most affordable EV vehicles available now.
How dare you?
Here we go, guys. Welcome back. This is our segment called The Daily Stupid, where we cover stupid news. Now, this is interesting. So, quote-unquote hip-hop artist Iggy Azalea, quote-unquote rapper Iggy Azalea was kicked off the stage after splitting her pants. Splitting them open, performing at an event in Saudi Arabia. Now, I have a few ideas why she may have split her pants, and I think you guys may know as well. Let's just say there's a lot of junk in that trunk, and all of it's surgically enhanced. So, the rapper who headlined the esports event Gamers 8 in Saudi Arabia yesterday had an embarrassing moment when she split her pants open on stage. But guess what, guys? This wasn't her first time. We'll get into that in a second. She has a habit of splitting her pants. Once again, too much junk in that trunk. In the middle of performing Work, I guess it's a song called Work, Iggy's black latex pants split down one of the sides, revealing her thigh and leg. Ooh, oh no. But guess what? She's in Saudi Arabia.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. So the problem isn't that her pants split, because if this happened in the States, she'd be fine, or in Australia, she'd be fine, where she's from. But it's in Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia doesn't play that. Iggy said the show couldn't go on. She shared in a since-deleted Instagram post that she had to end the show after the incident. So what happened was, basically, here's her IG post. I'll put it on screen. Saudi Arabia, please know to everyone at the show tonight, in all caps, I love you. And I am so, with 1,000 O's, sorry, I wasn't able to finish my show. Teary face emoji. It's not the promoter who put on the show's fault, so show them kindness. She explained it was due to the authorities who prevented her from continuing to perform. But any rational person would say, well, why couldn't you just put on another pair of skimpy, tight, hoe pants? And she asked, well, I did, but I also said, quote, ladies, make some noise. It's a woman's world. And apparently that sent the authorities over the edge. LOL. I can understand why she would delete this post, because the Saudi authorities don't play that. They're very, very strict. I mean, you're talking about a place where women walk around in big black curtains. I mean, called a burqa, where I've been to Malaysia. Just a quick story. I've been to Malaysia, and I saw, a lot of the Saudis will go on vacation there. Mm-hmm. I'm in Malaysia. I'm in Penang. Beautiful place. If you guys ever get a chance, go to Penang. Beautiful hotel called the Flamingo Hotel. Look it up. I was on the 14th floor overlooking the beach. And I see a Saudi guy, tank top, Prada sunglasses, shorts, barefoot. Right next to him is a ninja wearing all black, blacked out. And I'm like, you guys are messed up. I wanted to just tell him. He said what's up to me. He was like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, dude, you're messed up, man.
Who's that bed sheet with you?
Yeah, who's the bed sheet? Your bed sheet's walking. What's going on? I think it's really messed up, but hey, that's how they want to live their life. So
it's the Black Casper.
The Black Casper. That's exactly what she was. I could see her feet. I mean, I'm surprised that wasn't a sin to them, but I could see her feet, and I could tell she was kind of
I think it's
embarrassed.
It's only a sin when you get up above the ankle.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm just kidding.
I know they can't show the ankles, because that's considered egregious.
Licentious.
It's very licentious, very evil. Now, Iggy Azalea's other 8 years ago, she had the same situation happen to her, but malfunction of her wardrobe, but this one happened at a bar mitzvah. Okay, happened at a bar mitzvah. And if you look at some of the comments under the YouTube video, one guy says he was there when it happened and, you know, whatever. But anyway, she has a habit of having these wardrobe malfunctions every so often. And my only question is, could it be the junk in the trunk, the extra junk? Anyway, that's what happens when you wear tight clothing.
Get some German reinforced jeans or something.
You know, get some steel lacing. Anyway, that's my daily stupid. I think it's pretty stupid that she tried to go on with the performance with that leg split. That's insane. But, and then making that comment, you know, it's a woman's world. That's insane. In Saudi Arabia, you're lucky you're not wearing a curtain out there. To think that you could be showing skin, leg skin like that, that's pretty stupid. But anyway, daily stupid. What's yours?
Yep. Well, mine is about a guy who was this is actually my title. Man on scooter fleeing drug bust in New York City dies after undercover cop threw a cooler at him and he crashed into a parked car. Okay, so I want you guys to understand what's happening. There is a man who is selling drugs. He's a 30-year-old, full-grown man selling drugs.
With kids.
And he then sells drugs to an undercover police officer who then attempts to arrest him. As he's escaping, he jumps onto a motorcycle on a sidewalk and is racing down the sidewalk. Another cop grabs a cooler that a man has and throws it at him, hits him, and this man, Eric Dupree, loses control of his motorcycle and then drives it into a Jeep that is a parked Jeep.
And of course he's not wearing a helmet.
You know, I doubt he was wearing a helmet, but ends up dying. They gave him CPR, but they couldn't resuscitate him. And it says the fatal impact from the cooler that was filled with soda cans caused the suspect to lose control of his scooter and strike a parked Jeep.
You know, go ahead.
So, what we need to do here, Bard, is we need to start a campaign to stop cooler on criminal violence.
You know, we gotta have cooler control.
Cooler control.
More cooler control, you know.
And so I wanted to read some of the quotes or some of the comments from people about this because the police officer who threw the offending cooler, the killer cooler.
That first comment was crazy.
It was a killer cooler. He threw the killer cooler and now he's been suspended pending investigation into the violence that was perpetrated on the criminal who is possibly sending fentanyl-laced drugs to kill people.
Oh, that's fine. Fentanyl's great.
I'm going to read you a couple of the comments. Number one of this commenter said, "Why don't we have stricter cooler laws in this country?"
I agree. I mean, coolers are dangerous.
Apparently, we've got a killer cooler, and we're going to have a picture of that killer cooler so that you guys can all see it.
Yeah, okay? Take a look at this.
Another person says, "Well, the officer stole the cooler. He should be arrested."
I agree. He should lose his job for stealing the cooler.
And the soda.
And the soda.
Okay, another comment.
Hope it's a felony.
The cop couldn't have known that by throwing a cooler at the suspect, it would result in his death. This is another case of a person committing a crime, fleeing arrest, ending up dead, and people blaming the cop. Pretty soon, Biden will make a law stating that if a criminal doesn't want to be arrested, then we just have to let him go.
I agree with that law.
That way the criminal is physically safe to commit more crimes.
I agree. I mean, criminals should be free to commit more crimes. It's just...
I mean, they don't have enough freedoms right now.
I mean, that's what the bail system's for. I mean, we bail you out, get back out there and do some more.
Cashless bail.
Yeah, cashless bail. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm staying corrected. So,
another
happening in New York, right?
Next comment. We need to demand police nationwide be trained in non-lethal cooler techniques.
Right. Like if he had thrown it at the tires, maybe he would have just flipped over the Jeep.
Okay, the next
been alive today, you know.
The cop's reaction of throwing a heavy object violently at an individual is totally uncalled for. His life was not being threatened, and he could have caught him or caught up to him and arrested him elsewhere later.
That's right. He's on a motorcycle. He could have ran up and caught up to him. I mean,
This guy...
RoboCop.
Yep. This guy killed a kid who was just selling a little dope. Jesus, it's very sad.
What's wrong with a little fentanyl? Fentanyl will never hurt anyone.
Okay, next one here. The officer did nothing wrong. The man fleeing caused his own death. No reasonable person could have foreseen the outcome.
You know, I disagree. That officer intended to kill him with the cooler.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why he didn't pull his gun. You know,
exactly. You can't pull your gun. You can't tase someone, because he might have a heart attack, something else. But
he wanted it to be a cold case.
the next one, your cold case. Cooler ban in effect. Cooler-free zones coming. Coolers that hold more than a six-pack ban unless it's Bud Light.
If it's Bud Light, 17 pack. I mean, or 17. Yep. One in the. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Finally,
Cooler bans. Let's ban them.
the last comment. This guy was putting people in danger, driving on a sidewalk like that. He needed to be stopped to prevent any injuries to bystanders. This time, the cop was absolutely in the right.
You know what? I disagree. He was on a scooter. Scooters are harmless.
Yeah, unless they run you over.
Let's put a picture of the scooter on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dirt bike. Oh, my bad.
It's a dirt bike, and imagine if that dirt bike ran over a 4-year-old or 5-year-old.
And then it'd be the dirt bike's fault.
Yeah.
Not the guy's fault. The dirt bike's
Exactly.
to blame. Just like when someone shoots the gun, it's the gun's fault. That's why
Exactly.
we got to get rid of guns.
Well, that's why we got to get rid of coolers now.
And we got to get rid of dirt bikes. It's the dirt bike's fault.
Anyways, guys, that is it for the Daily Stupid. We hope you appreciate it and can get some enjoyment from some of these otherwise sad stories.
Yes. We hope you enjoyed that. And guys, that's the end of our podcast.
Yep.
And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is Bard. Thanks for watching our podcast. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Help us get to our goal. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.